Good morning, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to the Medium by Design. So it's Election Day 2020. The garage sale is over, but I'm continuing to sell things on multiple ads, keep clearing out the old. And I made a comment the other day about clearing out the old and getting ready for the new energies for 2021. And some people misconstrued and thought I was making some political statement. And those of you that really know me know I don't do that. I may give an insight based on what I feel about a person, what I sense, because that's how I operate. And this is what I feel needs to happen now. We need to sense the intentions behind the words and what's being projected onto the people from each candidate. Now, for me, I don't think anything that supports fear is really helpful to us. Morning. If anything, what should end in 2020 is mass hysteria and fear. I talked a little bit the other day about the frequency of the garage sale and the energy of the people. And we need to keep that up today. Morning. We need to keep that energy up today. And most of you that will watch this know that you can sense things. And if you take that on a very, very simplistic level, when you go somewhere, wherever you're going, a store that has other people, anywhere that has other people, you can sense extreme energies. Those are the easiest ones. You can feel if someone's really got a low energy, whether it's anger, rage, or discontent in any way, or depression. You can feel that. And you can feel the opposite, the high energy of life-affirming and love and support and blessing and enthusiasm and inspiration. You can feel that from people. It's very easy. Well, that's the part that we forgot. Morning. That's the part that we forgot to use, the part of ourselves, the gift that we have, to use in all our decision making. What do you sense with everything? Let's use another silly example. When you're moving and you walk into a place that you're looking at, prospective, potential, home, or apartment, could be a place you're renting, you walk in. If you're paying attention at all, you will sense, oh, this is the place. That's a very common experience. And if it feels really right, it usually is. Usually is the right thing. It doesn't mean everything will be perfect. It just means that this is the path you're supposed to choose. This is the direction that's right for you because you sense it's the right thing. Same thing with buying a car. Same thing with trying on clothes. All the simple things in life, there is an innate gift that we all have that tells us whether this is the right action to take, the highest and the best action. And for me, the highest and the best action is always moving forward with improvement in some fashion, some way. And that can mean simply releasing my angst about something, my emotions, my lower emotions. So today, as we get through a very exciting day, we need to maintain the idea of we deserve the highest and the best, whatever that can be now, whatever side we're on. whatever side we feel we're on. What is the best thing for humanity, for the country? If we keep it that simple and we stay focused on that, we might see a better future. You know, in my writings from Spirit, which you can find on my YouTube page, The Medium by Design, on YouTube, you can even find Ronald Reagan, two fabulous messages from Ronald Reagan. And if you haven't done that yet, and you really want to listen to things that inspire and lift your spirit, go over there to that page. You know, there's 30 videos over there, and there's much more to come. And my writings are very inspired, very inspirational, and very uplifting. They're so uplifting, and the spiritual side is so loving that I sometimes can't even take it. And I start crying. Because the purity, as my friend in Vegas would say, and if you're watching this, you know I love you, my friend of over 37 years, he said to me, the way that I have a connection with Spirit is so pure. And I never looked at it that way, but he's absolutely right. There's no involvement of my mind. There's no overlays of what I think is right. I just take dictation. I listen intensely, and I take dictation from the Spirit. And those of you that really know me, and this I have not released yet, the messages from Jesus, and I speak to Jesus people. You know, I was a minister. I've gone to churches where people truly, truly love Jesus. And the one thing I try to get to everyone who does love Jesus is that this is a real spiritual entity that is for you. You know, all these beings and all these people on the other side, and now the galactics, these so-called ETs and UFOs, these beings, these collective groups of beings are here for you. And again, anybody who's instilling to be scared to death of the unknown, I'll tell you something, I just don't trust those people, because they don't believe in evolution, and they don't know how to really move forward in a loving sense, and that we are connected. Now, am I saying that every person is positive, loving, and great? No. Of course, there's multiple energies with every group. But there is one fact that came through on many of my messages, and that is that these different clans, these different groups that have come to surround the earth with the highest loving intentions, vibrations, frequencies, these beings want us to succeed. And that's very hard for some people here. They think that everybody's out to get them. Well, that's not true. That is an old paranoia, old fear from abuses from the past. And we don't want to keep that alive. We do not want to keep alive paranoia, fear, and anything that happened in our past that was hard, difficult, abusive, you know, all the lower frequencies, the lower behaviors. So today, if we can just focus on everything is happening to move us up and out towards more freedom, towards more prosperity, towards greater health, because there's many technologies too that we're waiting on to come to help us and to really support us to be great. So keep the peace today. Know that things are working out in your favor, even if you're going through something difficult. We will each get through our individual experiences and join in a collective hooray at some point, hurrah. And I look forward to that. So bless everyone. Thanks for watching The Medium by Design.